welcome back to Randall Cobb Productions. And today, I'm going to be doing my first video in a long time, and we're doing Stardom Situm for the first time this fantasy season. I'm sorry I'm so late. I have had busy days, and well, yeah, this is my new team. First of all, let's go over my new team. Remember last year, I won the championship. So, I have Josh Allen at my quarterback, Joe Mixon, my running back questionable this week. I don't know why. I do know why he hurt his ankle. True Hubbard at my running back this week. I'm hoping Christian McCaffrey will play next week so I can get this guy off my roster because he hasn't got many touches. I don't know why. And McCaffrey didn't either, but I want him. Look, he didn't do anything. I didn't start him last week because I knew the Cowboys' run defense was pretty good. Christian McCaffrey is doubtful this week. Then I have CeeDee Lamb, who I drafted and I was very high on. I've expected more from him, but he's done pretty good, but I need more from him. Then I found Terry McLaurin out there. My friend dropped him for Sterling Shepard for no reason, and I got Terry McLaurin. I did not start him. I started Odell Beckham Jr., and that was a big mistake by me, so no. Then I have Kyle Pitts, who's been a real big disappointment. I'm hoping this week, since Calvin Ridley's out, Kyle Pitts is going to get a lot of targets and maybe a touchdown. Then I just picked up Randall Cobb now that Marquez Valdes-Scantling is on the IR. Caught 2 touchdowns last week. He had 6 targets. His targets before that, but now he's going to get a lot. I think he's going to get a lot of targets while Scantling's on the IR. 49ers defense, who is always good. Jason Sanders on my kicker like last year, and then I got the Bills coach. Chris Carson did not play. I would usually be starting him at my flex or number 2 running back. And he had a neck injury, I guess, but he's probably might be available next week, probably. And I have Odell Beckham Jr., who missed the first 2 games this season. But, he played good in his first game, but last week he did nothing. Last week he had 2 for 27. Even though he had a lot of targets, that's good because he had 7 targets. And in his first week back, he had 5 for 77 and 9 targets that led the team. And I have Trey Sermon, who I thought he was going to get more carries. He hasn't got a lot of share in carries unless Elijah Mitchell's hurt. And he played against Seattle, played a pretty good game. He had 89 yards. Only touchdown was against Green Bay. He only had 10 carries, though, so I'm kind of worried. Then I had Mike Davis. Then a big disappointment. Corduro Patterson is way better. And look, he has not got that much carries. The most is 15 carries for him, and his most game was last week, 8.6 fantasy points. Look at this. He had 13 carries for 14 yards. He needs more production. I know he's gotten a lot of receptions, but he needs to be better for me. Then I have Antonio Brown, who's been a big disappointment so far. He only had that 1 good game. Last week he had a pretty good game, but still, he didn't play against the Rams. I think he's going to be good. He's getting a lot of targets, except for that 1 league against Atlanta. I'm hoping he'll get a lot of targets this week. Then I have Elijah Mitchell, the rookie running back, I think. And he's been hurt most of the year. That first game was awesome. He's only played 2 games, so Elijah Mitchell is going to play, though, on Sunday. Cole Kmet, just until Christian McCaffrey comes back because Kyle Pitts, bye week next week. So just until Christian McCaffrey comes back, then I'll have Cole Kmet. Alright, that's my team. Alright, let's get to stardom, situm. So far. Alright, at the quarterback position. So, who do you want at the quarterback position? Well, quarterback positions this week. Let's look up. the QBs this week. Right, stardom QBs this week. First up, we have my number one stardom QB this week is Josh Allen. Against this Kansas City defense who has not looked good. They allowed 30 points to the Eagles who aren't even that great of an offense. So I'm looking forward to this game since Josh Allen is going to be awesome. He's going to tear up that Kansas City defense. Number two I'm looking at is probably the let's see. Probably I'm looking at Dak Prescott against this Giants defense. He's my second stardom QB so far. I think he'll do just fine against that Giants defense, even though they have James Bradbury. I'm hoping for a lot of targets to CeeDee Lamb because you know he's on my fantasy team. But I'm a big fan of Dak Prescott, and I like him this week. All right, next up, my third stardom QB is Kyler Murray. Now, the San Francisco defense hasn't been what I asked for, and Kyler Murray's been shredding up, so Kyler Murray's going to be really good this week, but I have we're going to project games when we are done with the stardom sit-em. And next up, my fourth stardom QB is Tom Brady. And Tom Brady's going to be good, but not the best, but he'll be pretty good against this Dolphins defense. It's not going to shred him, but he'll be really good. Hopefully, I think he'll have a big week. I project him just over that 300 passing yards mark. And I project him to throw 3 touchdowns, no interceptions on that Dolphins defense, who I've expected to be better, but they haven't delivered yet. Next up, last is, of course, Joe Burrow against this Green Bay passing defense. And Green Bay, I know they have Jair Alexander, but Kevin King, you can take advantage of him. I've seen some deep balls on Kevin King. So, watch out for this. Who's I doing again? Oh, yeah, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow again. Watch out for this Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase hookup. And watch out for Tyler Boyd out there. All right, that's my stardom QBs. Sit-em QBs this week. I'm gotta say Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry, he's the best quarterback in the league. But they're only 2-2 through 4 games. I know Mahomes has put up these credible numbers. He has already 14 touchdowns. But they're only 2-2. But he already has 4 interceptions. He doesn't throw a lot of interceptions. I mean, come on. The best team in the league is not the best team in the league anymore. I mean, the Bills are going to be able to beat them, and they're going to be able to take advantage of Patrick Mahomes. They have a really good pass defense, and they're going to be able to pressure Patrick Mahomes with that O-line that they have. So, I'm not expecting Patrick Mahomes to have a big week. Next up, second sit-em quarterback is Jalen Hurts against Carolina. We know how good Carolina's defense is, and now with the add of Stefan Gilmore, I know he's not playing, but when he plays, boy, that defense is going to be good, and it is already really good. So Jalen Hurts is going to be pressuring. I know he can scramble, but I don't know about him. It's risky. Just risky to start Jalen Hurts. I mean, his numbers have been pretty good so far. Not gonna lie, he's only had one game with an interception. And his rushing numbers are really good. Not going to lie. But this Panthers defense can pressure you. And there is no way of getting out of that. So we've seen it every week so far, except against the Cowboys. So watch out, Jalen Hurts. Third sit-em QB is I have a reason for this is Aaron Rodgers. Now look at this. Cincinnati has a good passing defense. I'm surprised. I didn't think they were going to be this good. But Joe Burrow has been really good. And this offense is good. And this defense has been good. They have a great D-line. Underrated players. And they have great defense. So, watch out Aaron Rodgers. I only expect him to throw 2 touchdowns. Expect him to throw an interception. No fumbles, though. And I don't have him over 300 yards. So, Aaron Rodgers, I don't like it this week. Alright, next up is Justin Herbert. Reason why I say this is because Cleveland defense is just really good with Denzel Ward and Myles Garrett. I mean, come on. Like, literally, Myles Garrett, one of the best defensive ends in the league. There's no stopping him. You can try and stop him, but no. And that Chargers offensive line is pretty good, but not the best, so they're not going to be able to handle Myles Garrett. I don't think it. Alright, next up, sit-em quarterbacks is who's this? Sit-em quarterback is, of course, Kirk Cousins. I know he's been good. But he hasn't got them to a win. He hasn't got them, well, no. Kirk Cousins isn't a sit-em, I'm sorry. Sam Darnold. I mean, he's put up great numbers, but this isn't, I don't know. He's just not that good. I mean, look, almost 300 yards in every game but one. 300 yards in every game but one. I mean, he's put up numbers, but still, I don't know. He still has the interception throwing. And he's not a viable option in fantasy. He's still a risky option. But, I don't know. This Eagles pass defense is good. And their defensive line. So, I don't know. So, I don't know about Sam Darnold. Alright, that is start him and set him for QBs. Now we running backs. All available this week. And stardom number 1 is Derrick Henry. He's going to be shredding up that Jacksonville defense. I expect him to have over 130 rushing yards. He's going to shred up that Jacksonville defense. I know they have Myles Jack. I know they have Josh Allen. But Derrick Henry, they are no match for freaking Derrick Henry. I mean, come on. There is no stopping him. Only the Cardinals did it. Alright, next up we have Dalvin Cook. Start him every week. Definitely start him every week. With one of the worst ranked run defenses in the league, Dalvin Cook is gonna shred up that defense. Shred up Detroit's defense. They have good corners like Desmond Trufant and I think Jeff Okuda is out for the year, right? But they don't have a good defensive line, so come on, Dalvin Cook. I know he's questionable, but if he does play, let's see. He's listed as questionable. He's a true questionable. So, if he does play, definitely start Dalvin Cook. Alright, next up, my third stardom is Ezekiel Elliott. I know this is risky. He has not been good. He is questionable. But if he does play, the Giants' run defense isn't that good. So, Ezekiel Elliott will do good. I think they're going to involve him a lot. He had 140 yards and a touchdown last week. So that's a big change for Ezekiel Elliott. When Dak's there, he was very good, but last season when the other quarterbacks were there, just for some reason, he was not good. So, Ezekiel Elliott is on my stardom list. All right, next up, stardom is Jonathan Taylor against Baltimore. Baltimore likes to blitz, so here's what you got to do. Give the outside handoffs. If they do some inside blitzes, then give it to Jonathan Taylor outside the zone, and he's going to break one. He's going to break one all the way. So watch out. You watch if they hand the ball to Jonathan Taylor outside on Monday Night Football, he's going to break one. Next one is Corduro Patterson. Definitely no, wait. Next one is Damian Williams. I'm going to have 6 starting running back. Next one is Damian Williams. With David Montgomery out, this is big for him. What? Damian Williams is going to go nuts against this Las Vegas defense. All they got to do is feed the ball to him and throw it to him because he's a pretty good pass catcher too. So, if you can do it, I don't think they're going to be able to stop Damian Williams today. All right, next up we have Corduro Patterson, one of the worst run defenses in the league in the Jets. So don't fear in starting him. I don't fear in starting him because he is just going to be good. All right, that's it for my stardom running back. We're just going to be doing up to wide receiver today. All right, stardom wide receivers. Number 1 is the one and only Stefan Diggs. Definitely start him this week against this Kansas City defense, who has not been good, as I've told you so many times. Look at this. Well, does it show me Kansas City? Oh, no. They played Cleveland, allowed 29 points. They played Baltimore, allowed 36 points. They played LAC, the Chargers, allowed 30 points. And against Philly, they allowed 30 points. So, Stefan Diggs is going to be shredding up this defense. Josh Allen's going to be throwing to him a lot. So, definitely start Stefan Diggs. Next up, you should definitely start. Cooper Kupp already played. I forgot. Definitely start 8. No, don't start 8. Definitely start, of course, the one and only DJ Moore, who is gonna be good this week. Definitely. He doesn't get enough love. I know Sam Darnold, I have him as a sit-em, but DJ Moore is going to be getting the ball a lot. Even if Sam Darnold doesn't do good, there's going to be a lot of targets to DJ Moore. You watch. All right, next up, stardom Deebo Samuel. Leads the league in receiving yards so far. He is going to be really good. Oh, wait, I forgot sit-em RBs. We're not going to do sit-em. Wide receiver is Deebo Samuel. He's going to shred up that defense. Watch out. Next up, stardom Jamar Chase. Of course, Jamar Chase has been on a hot streak, as we all know. He's going to be really good, and he's going to keep that hot streak going. You watch, he is going to go off against the Green Bay Packers, against Kevin King. One man coverage with Kevin King is not good. So, you watch. Jamar Chase is going to catch a couple deep balls. Last but not least, it is the stardom receiver Adam Thielen playing Detroit Thielen been a quiet year so far. Hasn't had a 100-yard game yet. His best game was in week 1. He had a 20-point fantasy game. So, Adam Thielen definitely start against Detroit. I expect him to have a big game and catch some passes in the short and break them.
Hey, Harry.
What?
What about Justin Jefferson?
No. All right. We are going to game picks. 20 minutes into this video. Oh, ESPN Plus. Why are we on this? We are going to do some game picks today to end off this video. All right. Here we go. NFL football scores. All right. The Rams already won. Jets. The Jets. Here's what I expect this. Zach Wilson and the Jets are going to get this win. My projection of points, 20-14 Jets. Matt Ryan still has it, but still, I'm going with the young quarterback, Zach Wilson. As you know, they're my favorite team, Jets. Packers, Bengals, I'm going with the upset here. The Bengals are going to win by a field goal, 30-27. The Bengals have been really hot, and I think they're going to keep it going. Lions, Vikings. Close game, but I have the Vikings winning.
Yep.
Not a close game. I have the Vikings winning 24-6. Reason why? Jared Goff has been really good. But they can't get wins, and they're on 4. They need a better defense, but the Vikings offense is going to attack, and the Vikings defense is going to shut them down with Danielle Hunter. All right, the Broncos, Steelers. Steelers 1-3, Denver -1.5. Denver has one of the best run defenses in the league. That's what's going to come up. The Denver Broncos will win by a touchdown, 24-17.
Hey, how dare you disrupt my favorite team?
Buccaneers. Now the Buccaneers have a couple injuries on defense, so this is what I think the Dolphins are going to score some points here. Not really a particularly close game. I have the Bucs winning 31-17 against the Dolphins at home. Saints, Washington, New Orleans favored by 2. Taylor Heineke has been really good. Alvin Kamara has been a quiet year so far. I think Washington wins once more, putting the Saints at 2-3. Low-scoring game, win 17-14 by field goal. Eagles, Panthers. I'm going with the Panthers on top. Chuba Hubbard's going to have a game, but not great. Panthers on top, 31-27. Titans, Jaguars. I'm not going to have this as a close game. I'm not putting it there. I'm going to go with a win 23-10 Titans. Patriots, Texans, a particularly low-scoring game. I think Tyrod Taylor is not coming back this week. So, with that being said, the Patriots will win 23-14 against the Texans.
Why would you pick your least favorite team?
Bears, Raiders. Close game. A really good game to watch. I think Justin Fields does good, gets the dub. I'm having this game at 27-17 Bears. Browns, Chargers, a really good game. I have the Chargers winning, but the Chargers favored by 2.5. I have the Chargers winning 30-24. Giants, Cowboys, this is a rivalry. A day before Dak Prescott hurt his leg last year. Same week 5. This will be a close game. Well, not really a close game. I expect the Cowboys to win 23-13 against the Giants. 49ers, Cardinals favored by 5. But I have the upset alert here. 49ers are going to go with the dub here, getting that win against the Cardinals. I have the 49ers winning 31-30. Bills, Chiefs. There is no doubt about this question. The Chiefs are really good, but still, I'm going to go with the Bills here, winning 31-20 against the Chiefs away on the road.
Yes, I know why you're saying that, because the Chiefs don't have defense, but the Bills do.
Yeah. Colts against the Ravens. Of course, I have the Ravens going on top. Of course, in a close game, 26-19 against the Colts. And that will do it here on this video. Of course, updates for week 5. No injury report. I will do that soon. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Whoa. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and also smash that like button. And also hit that notification bell so you get updates whenever we post a new video. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.